Hello out there, Kaiju kids and YouTube land. This is Jim here with a review of the Raymundo Mechanikong. Alright, so before I bought this guy, I had heard some bad things about Raymundo and YMSF. Some people call it you must like shitty figures. But I gotta say, for the price I paid, this is a pretty cool toy. Okay, let's get the boring stuff out of the way that people always want to know. Articulation. He's got articulation on both arms, and he can kind of rotate at the waist too, but not really. And that's the first flaw I'm going to point out, is this little gap right here at his waist. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but he has that in every picture I've seen of this figure, so slight design flaw, but really nothing to complain about there. We'll do some scale, just so you get an idea. This is also another downside of this figure, is that he's rather on the shrimpy side. That's him with the 6-inch 1954 Godzilla. So he's probably about 5 inches tall, which is kind of annoying because it's noticeably out of scale with the rest of the 6-inch line, and obviously it's not going to measure up with the regular King Kong. Besides its scale, another flaw I must point out is that unless you have the arms extended forward like I usually display it, it tends to like to fall down sometimes. I think that has to do with the feet. But yeah, it still displays alright if you put the arms forward like that. Not a big problem for me. Some positives about the figure. It looks really nice sculpt-wise. All the details are very nicely done. It's kind of hard to see these tiny details in a video like this, but let's see if you can get a glimpse. Yeah, it's a little tough to see, but he's got very nicely done details in the mouth. All the mechanical details are nicely sculpted into this figure. Nothing to complain about there. Everything looks just about right, and it's nicely done, nicely portrayed, very detailed. Paint-wise, well, there's almost no paint. The only paint is actually on his eyes right up here. And I thought when I bought him that I might have him repainted because he looked like a plain gray. And I don't know if you can see in this video, but there's actually glitter embedded in his vinyl. So that's a nice touch. That's the thing I appreciate about this figure. Yeah, pretty cool toy, but I'm going to mention the most important downside of this figure is its price. Most of the retailers who have this one ask for about $50 or $60 for it, and I think that's simply too much. It's a small figure, it is minimally painted, and you know, I understand that small companies like Raymundo, they don't have the same advantages of a company like Bandai when they mass produce their toys. But still, if I had spent $50 or $60 on this guy, I would feel a little bit ripped off for what he is. But for the $14 plus shipping I paid, I'm very happy with him. For the price, I would give him probably, a 7 or 8 out of 10. Mostly just because he's minimally painted. But for the price that he usually goes for, I'd have to say maybe 5 out of 10. It's a good figure, but it's too expensive. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll have another review for you guys soon.